Hey guys, Smitty here with Smith Show Collectibles. Welcome if this is your first time. Thanks for stopping by. And if you are a return visitor, once again, we appreciate having you back. So, guys, if you're new here or if you've viewed a few videos and haven't done so yet, please hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate all of the support that we've been receiving from all of you wonderful viewers. Also, give us a thumbs up. If you like our videos, let us know. Please leave some comments. We love feedback. We try to answer all of our comments. Good, bad, or indifferent, man. Give us some feedback. We love making content. We're going to continue to do so. So we appreciate your support and we value your support. So today, guys, we are doing an awesome little product review. This is our Lego Marvel Superheroes. This was set number 76081 from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is the Milano versus the Abilisk. Now, guys, we've done a recent product review for a Guardians of the Galaxy set from the original movie. Super fun little build, and this one was one of the products that we had. Came out in 2017. It is obviously now a retired set from the sequel to the hit to what has now become a trilogy. Hopefully, you all have seen the most recent Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Great movie, loved it. I'm a big fan of this particular trilogy. Great group of characters. So today we wanted to kind of just talk a little bit about this set, some of the things we loved. We've done a lot of different collectible stuff, and Lego is one of my favorite personal things, and we've had a lot of fun. These are all, we have a very huge collection here at Smith Show Collectibles, so we like kind of showing off and sharing and making content. So today we were going to kind of talk about this particular set. It was actually a really fun build for me. Probably one of my little favorite things, and hopefully we can get a good little look here. I know it's hard. Sometimes the camera doesn't adjust very well. Here is our little baby Groot. If you guys recall, after the first Guardians movie, Groot was reduced to just a little twig, and unfortunately, fortunately, he was still with us. So in this particular, in this sequel, as you probably remember when the movie started, Groot was just a little baby twig. I don't know if we're going to get a good view of this. Groot was just a little baby sapling, and here's an awesome little, this was kind of their interpretation of baby Groot in the second movie. And if you guys are taking a quick peek and you're kind of noticing, wait, the Obelisk, what was that from? So in the beginning, the very opening credits, there was an awesome little fun battle scene, and it was the Guardians versus this creature that lived off of batteries. If we remember, I believe Drax named them arbulary batteries or some crazy shit. I don't know. Just a little bit more Drax humor. But anyway, speaking of Drax, so one of the characters that comes with this build is Drax, the Destroyer. One of my personal favorite characters. Super pleased with just the job Dave Bautista did. In one of his, biggest acting roles ever. So here's Drax, and you can tell just off the bat, I mean, a lot of the detail you'll see, just, there's his abs, but very ornate with his sort of body decor, I guess I would call it. Here he is with his little double knives, and if you remember when he fought the Obelisk, he got eaten by it and stabbed it. So kind of paying homage to that fun little scene right there. Let me see, since we got a little close-up. There's Baby Groot. Very hard to see. It's just, they did a cool little job making him just a little detailed character. There he is. You can kind of just, pop him on wherever. We could just kind of throw him right here on the Milano if we choose. Oops, and he's falling everywhere. Anyways, so again, one of the other characters, obviously we all know Star-Lord. So here he is, Star-Lord with his double blasters. And what's really cool about this particular character is, and what I actually really like about some of the things they've done with Lego more recently with their minifigures. So we have here him with his helmet, and I do actually have the, there's an option for just like his hairpiece. I have it in the box. But what's really cool, and this is a lot of fun, and a lot of what they did was to sort of create different options with the characters. You have, there's, kind of mean, serious looking Star-Lord with his snarl, or if you turn his head around, there's little Scruffy. There's Scruffy Chris Pratt, Star-Lord with his little wry smile. Again, like I said, there is a hairpiece that goes with it, so you can go with or without helmet. I think the helmet is an awesome little detail. I mean, it's super detailed. It's got his little hair kind of rolling out just to show you that it's kind of more of a face mask, if anything. And again, just paying attention to the detail in the minifigures, super impressed. There's this little booster pack and stuff like that. Next up, we've got Gamora. And apologies, we'll get a little adjustment coming right here. So we've got Gamora. And we gotta see if we can get a little focus on here. There we go. So here's our Gamora, and if you notice, we've got sort of, it's a little hard to see, but she's got the highlights, sort of that purplish hair going there with the black. Again, just great detail that Lego's done, and I'm very impressed. There she is with her sword. And again, what's kind of cool is you can have serious sort of, here's serious Gamora. That's the one when she gets mad at Quill. And then again, you have the option for, hey, look, happy Gamora. Awesome detail. Big fan. Just, I really, really appreciate all the intricacies that they put in. Because there was a time when minifigures were just, two eyes and a smile. And then lastly, we have our Nebula. And again, if you recall from this actual sequel, Nebula was, at one point, she was captured by the Guardians. So here we have her actually with her handcuffs on. And just awesome detail. Here's sort of you can look at all the different detail you see on the back just to sort of show Nebula's sort of cyborg enhanced kind of look. Of course, she's not very happy because she never is. And just an awesome little, just again, great detail. Nice little touch that we find her as she, early in the movie, she's basically been captured by the Guardians. So sweet little detail with those handcuffs. Just a cool little touch there. So getting to what, personally is kind of obviously the feature, you have two different things here. Number one, the Abilisk scene, which is the very opening credit scene, as you guys remember, stealing the artillery batteries. You've actually got the Abilisk, which, believe it or not, is kind of a cool little setup. As you can see, there's this little creepy eye. You have sort of the articulating jaw to sort of symbolize that, hey, look, its mouth opens. Great little feature with the teeth. Simple design, but what's really cool is they've got this Abilisk with his arms and tentacles sort of on this rotating gear system, so you get sort of that illusion. For those of you who, dare I say, us adults who like to actually play with our Lego, you get this awesome sort of movement as the Guardians are battling the Abilisk. And I honestly, I just think it's a cool little feature. Lego's been really cool with just some of the movement and articulation that a lot of these different builds have. It's come a long way since I was a kid, late 70s, early 80s. I mean, granted, some of those sets are fantastic, but just the versatility, and the designs and a lot of the like I said, the movement of the builds are just fantastic. So that's our Abilisk. Again, I already kind of showed off our Guardians. We'll just put these guys off to the side because I want to focus on, again, this is the Milano versus the Abilisk. And obviously the big feature here is the Milano. So this is actually, I want to say, well, this is definitely the second sort of iteration. In 2014, when the original Guardians movie came out, they did a Milano set. It was, with Star-Lord, and it was versus Ronan, because he was the big baddie. This is sort of an updated version, the second version. I believe they've actually had 3 now. And this one, the first one was the blue and gold. This one is the blue and orange. Very emblematic of, again, the Milano was rebuilt, if you remember, at the end of the first Guardians. So this is sort of the updated version. And right away, just looking at some of the features, I mean, it really does look a lot like the Milano. This is Star-Lord sort of baby. I love the feature of the canopy. Again, like a lot of the Lego sets, there's, again, movement's huge and key, and functionality is awesome. So obviously the canopy opens. And probably my favorite feature is just looking right away. The cockpit is pretty simple, but you have some of the stickers just to kind of simulate the control panels. But right here is probably my favorite. There is, very simply, Star-Lord's cassette player. Just a cool little feature. The canopy does actually fit 2. You can fit 1 minifigure here, and there's also kind of a seat set up here. So there's option for 2 minifigures to fit in there. Technically, you could actually fit 4 minifigures. The way this is actually designed, it'd be a tight squeeze, but you could fit 4 minifigures in here. There is enough room with the canopy. And then I do love this design in this build. You got the little shooters on top here, which I'm not going to fire right now because I don't need to go chase them down. But, and again, here is our Milano emblem. But there's a lot of movement, which is cool. These sort of front little, sort of, I guess I'd say, I don't even know. They're not really wings, but these little, front compartment right here, there's a lot of articulation. They've got them kind of set up here where there's movement. You can kind of rotate them up, rotate them back. And again, if you remember the Milano, I'm not an aerodynamics specialist, and it is a fictitious aeronautical vehicle, but the Milano can do all sorts of maneuvers and stuff like that. And the reason is because of all the functionality of all the different varying wings and stuff like that. And that's what's really cool about this, is there's so much movement that you can kind of position the varying degrees of wings. And that's really what kind of makes it very authentic to the movie is, as you remember, the Milano did have all this sort of articulation and movement, and they did a really great job sort of replicating this. If you look here on the back too, where you have like your back thrusters, and there's some awesome little sticker work here to just kind of, make it look like the jet engine. Here you have your rear flaps that actually articulate and move in a variety of different directions. So it adds for a lot of just maneuverability in how you sort of display, or dare I say play, with your Milano here. So anyways, really cool build, a lot of fun. I enjoyed this myself. And for those of you who are Marvel fans, and for those of you who are obviously Lego fans, this is a great set. It was one of my favorites personally. I've got a lot of really awesome ones. I plan on kind of featuring them all, but I just really love the functionality, and you can kind of recreate your Abilisk scene with Drax being eaten by the Abilisk, because you do have a lot of functionality, maneuverability. There's a lot of movement, just cool things like this, man. I'm just really impressed with this set overall. Little baby Groot, you can throw him up here too, whatever you want, and just a really fun set overall. And the other cool thing for me personally, it's bright, it's bold. The colors, there's, sort of varying degrees of this sort of hot pink, which represents the Abilisk very well. Just the bold colors of the Milano, kind of a simple look. Pretty easy build too. It's only 460 pieces. And again, most of it is actually the Milano itself. But just a really sharp build, really creative build, obviously, too. And it's very emblematic of just the sort of personalities that are captured in some of our favorite Guardians. Again, Lego did a great job of this. The box is bright. It's vivid. There are two instructions that come along. First one is sort of building the Obelisk. Second one is focusing, obviously, on the Milano. Great. For me personally, I give it 2 thumbs up. I love this set. I had a lot of fun building it. Didn't take very long. Super colorful, bold, bright colors. And just a really awesome job by Lego. Again, they've been killing it lately. So this was just a little sort of product review showing off some of our collectibles here. I hope you guys appreciated it. Please give us some feedback. Again, this set is 2017. It has long since been retired, so you can obviously find it on the secondary market, eBay, stuff like that. There's a lot of used sets out there. But the minifigures are awesome, and they are very true to the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 movie itself from the MCU. Anyways, guys, this was our Lego Marvel Superheroes Milano vs. Abilisk Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like our videos, leave us some feedback. Let us know who your favorite characters are. Let us know what your favorite Lego sets are. And we appreciate you guys stopping by, and we hope to see you back here soon, real soon. So thanks again.